All right, let's get started. Today, Mikey and I are going to do something interesting. It will be a really serious challenge for us.
Yes, we have been preparing for this for a really long time and are ready to try ourselves in something new. JJ, tell our friends what we are going to do.
Mikey and I want to improve our Noob village and make it a god village. To do this, we need to get a lot of resources.
This will really be a difficult challenge because the two of us need to improve the whole village. But for us, it will be a good challenge.
I completely agree with this and am ready to support Mikey. If we can make this Noob village divine, it will be a real success.
That is why we must start as soon as possible. Our task is to really improve it in the near future.
To do this, we will really need a lot of resources, and especially different ones. We must work as a team with Mikey.
JJ, we should split the work a little. So that one does one thing, the other does another. I want to go to the mine and extract resources there.
Great! While you go to the mine with your pickaxe, I'll go extract wood and gradually develop myself. We'll need a lot of different resources.
Okay, then I'll go to the mine for useful resources. You gradually develop yourself in the meantime.
The villagers from this village are really poor. They are not able to improve their village and make something worthwhile out of it. That's why we'll have to work really hard to restore it and give the villagers work. They should live better.
If we can really achieve this, it will be a really cool victory. No one will doubt us and our skills. We just have to prove it.
The first thing I really need to do is craft all the tools as quickly as possible to be useful in the future. Because I also need to go to the mine and make an iron pickaxe. Then we'll be able to mine cool resources and even diamonds.
Of course, it won't end there. We need a lot more different blocks to restore the houses and make them better for the villagers.
You're right about that. Without these blocks, we definitely won't be able to make any village better. We need to make it at least one level higher.
Don't worry, I'm more than sure that it will be really easy. We'll be able to finish the job in the near future.
The most important thing is that the villagers allowed us to do literally everything to improve the condition of the village. So you and I must give it our all.
Oh, I hope that we won't have any problems or complaints, because I definitely don't want to solve all these problems, much less do it this way. That's the most important thing.
Of course we have some resources, but it is definitely not enough to make it better. We need to save them for more important things. I hope that the villagers will not be too upset and that they will support us, because their standard of living is simply terrible. We need to fix this.
To fix this, we really need a lot of different blocks and of course money to restore the village and make it a little better.
I finally made my first pickaxe and I'm going to your mine to get resources. I also need materials for an iron pickaxe.
JJ, we should work together to improve the village, share the work, and especially help each other. So you don't really need this pickaxe that much.
I think it will come in handy anyway. We will need to give cool tools to other villagers too, so that they can work in the mine too. We must do everything possible to help, because I don't want to stand aside from all this and I just want to help.
It would be better if you did something that will help our village right here and now. We should build at least some first building so that they will trust us.
You are really right. We need to build something that will immediately bring benefits and the villagers could do it. I think I have an idea.
Anyway, we need to hurry up and make the first upgrade as soon as possible because the path from a noob village to a divine one is really long.
It's okay, Mikey. We'll make it. The most important thing is to try, and then we'll definitely be able to move forward.
JJ, please build them something like a farm. Then the villagers will really be able to help us.
Wow, that's a really good idea. Then they'll be able to plant fields. That'll definitely be a good job for them.
It'll be really hard for them without a farm. They also need to make an endless source of water. That way they'll be able to collect it endlessly and pour it out without any problems.
They have water in the well, but they don't have any normal farms. We'll need to do that, and as soon as possible. Mikey, but what are you doing? Can you tell me?
Of course I can tell you. I'm making them a cool toilet here because that's a must in a village.
Ha 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 ha! That does sound funny, but yes, you're right. It's really a necessity in the village. There's no such thing here.
But I've almost finished my building. It will really improve the lives of all the villagers, and then we can move on.
We need to go check on your building as soon as possible. I'm really interested in what you've done there and how it will improve the lives of the villagers. It seems to me that we really need to build a lot of different buildings, but it seems to me that we won't have enough time for all of this and we'll need to come up with another plan of action.
See, JJ? This is really the place?
Ha 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 ha! Yeah, it looks really good. The villagers will now have a place to go to the toilet. It's a really good idea.
JJ, we also need to take care of coming up with something about protecting the village, because I don't always want to go fight monsters. But very soon, they will come to this noob village and try to destroy everyone. We have to stop them or make the village stronger.
You're right. We have to somehow make the village safer so that no monsters could destroy it so easily. And building or rebuilding houses is really difficult. We need to come up with a plan on how we can quickly raise the level of the village and its life.
It's just that there are really a lot of houses there, and if we rebuild them all, it will take a lot of time. During this time, the village may not raise its level.
So, we need to come up with another option where we can quickly build houses and without much difficulty. I just don't even remember what else can be done. Oh, rebuilding a village from noob to divine is really hard. It's not the easiest job, and I hope we can handle it quickly.
Maybe we just don't need to rebuild the houses. Maybe we can somehow replace them as quickly as possible. Moreover, we need more unique houses.
Right, I definitely have an idea. We need to find the blueprints. Then we can quickly build a new village.
Blueprints? I was told that inside the forest there is an old house. Most likely, there are these blueprints of different houses there.
Great, if that's really the case, then we need to leave as soon as possible. We need to really build the village to a new level in a short time.
Then we'll really be much stronger, and we'll be able to build literally anything we want. This is really much more important to me. I like all of this.
This is really a real adventure and challenge for us. If we can handle this, we'll definitely be able to upgrade our village again, and it won't be a problem.
The most important thing is that the necessary blueprints are there. Without them, upgrading our village can take a lot of time and effort.
I think there really is something here. All that's left is to just defeat the zombies and move on. There's definitely a prize waiting for us inside.
The faster we do all this, the faster we can return to the village and upgrade it. This is a time game, and we need to hurry.
All that's left is to search everything here and really find what we need, because everything else is not particularly interesting. Blueprints will really help us quickly rebuild the noob village and make it at least one level higher. So we definitely need to try.
There should be blueprints somewhere around here. We need to examine all the chests, and then we'll understand whether we came here or not. What if this is a mistake?
Of course, we could have been deceived, but we will still continue searching. Yoo-hoo, Mikey, we still managed to find blueprints of different houses here. Now we need to take them and go use them in the village.
Great news! This will really make our lives easier, and we will be able to improve the village on the very first day. This will be really cool. Nobody expected such results from us, but this time we will definitely do everything right and we'll move forward.
Let's run home as quickly as possible and check how it all works. I hope that the village will really improve and there will be no big problems.
The villagers will definitely be happy that all this will appear in their village because it's really something incredibly cool, and it will only help us become stronger.
The most important thing is not to scare them ahead of time. They were a noob village all along, and now we want to make them a divine village.
They need to get used to the fact that since we took such a test for ourselves, we will have to complete it 100%. No other result will suit us, and I hope that we will be able to solve everything quickly and without any any problems. This is the most important thing that we must understand.
Okay, we need much more space to start putting these plans on the ground and building houses according to them. So we need to build an additional bridge. Okay, we need much more space to start putting these plans on the ground and building houses according to them. So we need to build an additional bridge.
This is a really good idea, JJ. We will immediately make a lot of useful things from this. So we should not forget about it and we will build it.
Very soon, the village will be on another level because of these blueprints. Mikey and I have definitely worked hard.
We can definitely be proud of such successes.
We will really be able to improve our village and make it much more interesting. We will definitely be able to make a god-level village, and it will definitely be #1. I have no doubt about it.
Now that we have the blueprints of houses, we will really be able to solve everything here and now. I am really interested in solving everything and trying to implement it.
Our task is to really make the village better, but it seems to me that the better our village is, the stronger the monsters will come to destroy it.
But since we are protecting this village, we have nothing to fear. We really can handle any monster. The most important thing is to fight together, and we will really win very, very quickly.
It seems to me that it will really be easy. We are much stronger than some monsters. We will be able to defeat everyone who will be against us.
The blueprints will help us really very quickly equip our village so that the villagers can move into new houses and even start working there.
The houses are really interesting and they are built much faster than we would build them by hand. That's why our whole village will be on the next level literally soon.
JJ, each of the houses will be better when the village level increases. Just look at this. Now, instead of bad houses, they have quite good ones.
That's exactly it, friends. We were able to really improve the village and move it to the next level. It was very easy and simple.
The villagers are really surprised by what we actually did. That's why we have to keep improving it, and then we can definitely make a divine village.
I think we should also take all our things that they helped us make. After all, we gave them the resources and they made the armor and weapons.
That's a really good idea, because monsters can already come to the village and try to destroy it. We need to secure it as soon as possible. This chest really does have all the things we need, so take them as soon as possible and let's continue this.
Okay, there's iron armor, a diamond sword, and even other weapons. We'll really be much stronger with this, and I like it. The faster we do it, the better. I want to see it through to the end and win, of course. We can definitely do it.
It seems to me that we'll need a lot of effort and time to raise the level of our village, but we can definitely do this task.
I support you, Mikey. We're much more confident now than when we came, because we've already raised a noob village to the next level once.
JJ, look! A strong mutant creeper monster really appeared here. Our task is to destroy it as quickly as possible.
You're right. If we can really destroy it quickly, then we can really continue to improve our village. No one will stop us.
We just need to be very careful. If we can really solve all the problems, it will be a really big victory for our village.
This monster can be very dangerous. We should really try to resolve all the issues and see it through to the end. We should destroy it as quickly as possible. Let's attack it from both sides. That way we can really deal damage more effectively and it will be destroyed quickly.
Let's begin. He is too dangerous for our village and we must defeat him as quickly as possible so that the villagers will not be so afraid of him.
He definitely has a lot of HP, so we need to gradually take him down. This is the only way we can win and prove that we are capable of protecting the village and improving it.
He also has very strong attacks, so be careful, JJ. We only have iron armor and it will not be able to protect effectively against him.
I already understood that, and we really should keep our distance. It will be better if both of us shoot at him, and it will help us a lot.
We need to give it our all to destroy him as quickly as possible, because very soon he can attack the village and all the villagers inside.
Yoo-hoo, Mikey. We finally managed to defeat that really tough boss. He dropped some kind of staff, but I think we can use it. This staff will probably help us upgrade our village to the divine level. I think that's exactly what we need right now.
If you really think so, then we should try to do something like that. I'm really interested in solving all of this and trying to implement it. I think it'll be really interesting.
We really got a cool and legendary artifact. We should use it for the benefit of our village and raise its level. Mikey and I really tried hard, and now the village should be very rich, and all the villagers too. They really deserve it.
The most important thing is that it all works out and we can implement it all. I'm really interested in how it will all look. We need to upgrade our village so that it becomes #1 among the others.
Great friends, we were able to do it after all. We were able to bring our village to the level of a god. Just look at this. We literally have everything made of gold and it's really cool. I'm really glad we were able to complete this challenge.
Phew, it was really hard, but we accomplished our mission. I think it will be really interesting to see all this and help the villagers.
This is really very interesting, and I can mostly say that the best is really waiting for us in the future.
The villagers have all become very rich, and it's really good because now we've been able to improve their lives, and it's not a noob village anymore.
That's why, friends, now we'll go relax with Mikey and watch cartoons. We'll say goodbye to you already. See you very soon, and bye everyone.